I'm done. I am done. I just can't take it anymore. I have given Jarrett Germinamo so much. I've given him so much credit through all of the bad things he's done. I've overlooked all of it through every single bad thing that he's done. And I've overlooked that because he's made good plays. He's done nothing for us. I literally cannot believe it. I literally cannot believe it. But this is Tennessee we're talking about. This is just the expectation. We lose again to Georgia. For the 4th year in a row, we find a way to screw it up and lose to Georgia. And it's not even the fact that we just somehow just lost this game and that they just got lucky. No. They are the better team by so many miles ahead. So many miles ahead. Stetson Bennett, oh my gosh. I feel bad for even saying a word about this guy. The QB situation at Georgia is miles ahead of where our quarterback situation is. Go freaking late, man. I'm sick of this. Every freaking year with this. Every year. Y'all take my expectations for Tennessee. No, I take it back. You take my hope for this team. You have people talking about how Tennessee is back. Tennessee's finally returned. Tennessee will finally show people what it means to be a volunteer fan. Y'all had me thinking that a lot of you guys are lying about this whole thing. But no, Tennessee comes out and plays a pretty good game. But guess what happens? Tennessee pulls a Tennessee! Oh my gosh. I could not. I couldn't even fathom. I can't even say anything about the defense. There is nothing that I can even say about the defense right now. There just isn't. The defense went out there and pretty much did what the defense was expected to do. But you know what? When they're out there every freaking play, it's hard to get anything done. This offense is atrocious. I had faith in you, Jarrett Garantano. I had faith. And what happens? You go out and lay a freaking egg in the second half. Why am I not surprised that things turned out like this? Why am I not freaking surprised? Every freaking year with the same bullcrap. Why haven't I said the word yet? I bet a lot of you are wondering that. Why haven't I said the word yet? You know what word I'm talking about for Garantano. Why haven't I said it? What happens if we put Maurer in? What happens if we put Harrison Bailey in? What happens if we put JT freaking Shrout in? I don't even know if he's a quarterback at Tennessee anymore. Point being, we could put any quarterback in. If Jawan Jennings was still at Tennessee, we could put him as quarterback, and the result would be the same. And this is just poetic justice for Georgia right here. Jim Chaney sucks! What are you doing? I literally can't even believe that this is happening right now. But this is just poetic justice for Georgia. When everybody was talking about how much of a bad hire Jim Chaney was, I was like, you know what? No. Give this guy some credit. He's the reason we lost this game. He works for Georgia. And that proves it right here as he literally screwed this game for us. That is the most pathetic offensive performance I have seen since 2017. And don't even get me started on that year. Don't even get me started on that. I can't understand the offensive play calling. It's impossible for me to understand. I gotta give credit to the running backs. Eric Gray, Ty Chandler, you guys played a good game today. I won't deny that. The play calling was atrocious. Throwing deep on first down. Not even Mike Leach does that. This is humiliating. This is embarrassing. And this is the most Tennessee way to lose a football game. That's just the way it is. You bring everybody's hopes up. You're thinking, oh wow, this might be a really close game. What goes out? You get blown out in the second half. Not even a single point scored in the second half. What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment. I am in disbelief right now. I haven't checked what the score was since Georgia scored that last freaking turnover because Jarrett Garantano yet again decided to throw a freaking turnover. The thing I said in the Missouri game doesn't even apply anymore, obviously. What does Garantano do? Throws 3 turnovers. Or fumbles one. Does it matter? No, of course not. Because we still got blown out yet again by Georgia. Never in my life will I predict Tennessee to beat any of our big rivals. Alabama is going to blow us out of the water, and so is Florida. Like every other freaking year. It doesn't matter if we beat on Kentucky next week, and then beat on Arkansas, and then blow out Texas A&M and Auburn, which I don't even know if we'll do that. It doesn't matter. Because when it comes to facing Georgia, Florida, and Alabama, and every other top 10 team in the SEC, we just can't do it. We're not ready yet. We're not ready yet to compete with the big boys. That is the reality that nobody is willing to face. And I already know what's coming. After we beat Kentucky by 1,100 points next week, I already know what's coming. Tennessee's back. Back to what? Back to mediocrity? Sure they are. Gosh, man, I don't understand it. I better not hear a single comment from any Tennessee fan blaming the defense. The defense went out there and played a great game. But you can't stop Georgia every freaking drive. It's just not possible. Eventually, they're going to get something going. Kyrus Jackson, oh my gosh, what an athlete this kid is. Freaking blew us out of the water. Every time he got his hands on the football, it was a big play. My gosh, man, I just don't get it. We can't beat any good SEC teams. My gosh. Yeah, there's another thing right there. There's another first down for Georgia. Stetson Bennett running all over this defense right now. And they're a lot better than you think. But you know, when they're out there the entire game, it's not very likely that they're going to be able to stop this Georgia offense. Hey, but we score more points than Auburn did. Woo! Congratulations. So did Georgia. This is the most humiliating loss I've seen in a long time. This is. For a variety of reasons. It's not the fact that we got blown out in the second half. It's the fact that we stayed with Georgia and had the opportunity to not only get even more ahead of where we were in the second half. Think about it this way. Georgia right now is blowing us out, and we were leading in the first half. But you know, this is what I get. This is exactly what I get. I came out here in the second half, or in the first half, in that halftime review. I was so excited. I was talking about how Tennessee was blowing Georgia out of the water, and I was so excited, and nothing could go wrong. I forgot which team I'm rooting for, apparently. Stetson Bennett the fourth. Unfreaking believable. I'd be sitting here talking about how we're going to beat Florida in December because, you know, I mean, they got absolutely washed today by Kellen frickin' Mond, of all people. But you know what? We are talking about Tennessee. We can never beat any of these big-name SEC teams. We just can't. No matter how many things go right, and oh my gosh. Oh, that was about to be another touchdown. You hate to see it. You really do. This is what happens, though. This is exactly what happens. It's the Tennessee way. They give you hope, and then they screw it right from your hands. My gosh, man. This is so dumb. Georgia fumbled the football just now. Tennessee recovered. But, it's not going to matter. It's probably just going to be more points for Georgia. You know why? Because they already know what's coming. They already know the game plan for Tennessee. It's the same damn thing every single play. Nobody's tricked by your elementary school offense, Chaney. Nobody. That tricked him in the first half. You can't go out and doing the same thing second half. It's something called adjustments. You ever heard of that? It's something Georgia's apparently good at. My gosh, man. Here we go. Oh, wow. Look at that. Same thing just like every other time. Run it up the middle. Let's see what happens then. And then if we don't run up the middle, we'll run up the middle again. And then let's do a screen pass on 3rd and 15. That'll show them. That'll show them just how mediocre our offense is. This is the most embarrassing offensive performance I have seen in quite a long time. Give credit to the wide receivers, man. They went out there and did their best. This is like the stupidest play calling I've seen in a while. I'm not sure I have anything else to say. I really don't. But I made a bet on Twitter saying, if Tennessee loses this game, well, I will scream for 60 seconds. Congratulations, you guys got a lot more than that. I can't. I'm disgusted watching this performance today. Oh my gosh. That's This is embarrassing. There's just no other way of putting it. I mean, I just don't have any other words to put here. I really don't. But congratulations to Georgia. Congratulations to their fans. Congratulations to the team. You guys went out there and played a great game today. I'm not going to deny that. Congratulations to the coaches, the team, all the fans, even the old Lutards. You guys get one over us again. We got it over ourselves too. I'm pretty much just stumped here. What's the game plan for next week, Vols? Maybe a new offensive scheme? Maybe something brand new other than the same crap that we always do? This running up the middle and throwing a screen pass on 3rd down type bullcrap isn't going to work on teams like Georgia. I think you already know that, Tennessee. I'm sure you already do. We need a new game plan. This is the stupidest play calling I've seen in so long. Well, yeah, the game's over here. Jarrett Garantano trying to just, throw a couple of neat little passes there. And this is the most hilarious thing to me. On any other drive, this would have been good enough to keep us in the football game. But no, while the game is nearing the fourth quarter and the game is on the line and you're up, let's throw deep 3 times in a row and see what happens. Oh my gosh. This pisses me off so hard. Look at this. Jarrett Garantano's throwing dimes to Ty Chandler now. Why couldn't we do this before? When the game actually mattered. I'm just freaking speechless, man. I don't have any other words. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, congratulations to all the Georgia fans. Congratulations to you guys. I hope y'all do something with your big win here, and I hope you go on in the future to maybe beat Alabama next week. And do whatever else you guys do. That's all there is to it. I hope Tennessee's unranked next week. I do. I really do. This idea that Tennessee being ranked number 14 means that they're back is probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. We're not back until we beat a good freaking team. And as we can see here, we're just not ready to do that yet. I've said all I needed to be said. I'm sure a lot of you have probably already heard all over wherever. And, of course, the game just ended with a freaking sack. That just tells you everything you need to know. This offensive line has done no favors for Tennessee either. But I can't even get on them because they played a good game. And there goes Georgia's light show. Congratulations, Tennessee. There's your L. There's finally the end of our losing streak. Now y'all can shut up about it. What are we going to do week 4, huh? Go out, beat Kentucky, blow the brakes off of them? What are we going to say after then, huh? That we're back? Looking forward to it. I really am. How much longer do I have to take of this, man? How much longer? In case you haven't known yet, Tennessee, in case you don't know, being almost there is not there. Oh my. Yeah, that's all that needs to be said today. Really, I really don't have any other words to say about this football game. I'm sure you guys will have some words in the comment section. I'm sure I'm going to receive plenty of hell from the Georgia fans for another year, so I'm looking forward to that. As if I haven't received enough of that crap already, I get to receive it for a whole nother year again. Because Jim Chaney is incapable of running a good offense. There we go. But hey, we do get one trophy, okay? We do get one trophy. And it is the trophy that matters. And no, I'm not talking about the champions of life. No. That's with Alabama. No. I'm talking about Tennessee Vols. We are the best football team ever in the first half. Let's give a shout out to Tennessee for that. Tell me!